This is the Boys to Men podcast. Here you got me, Amo,
Obviously, my name's Philip.
and here we're going to be talking about how hard it is to transition from boys to men.
Yeah.
Obviously, the life we're living right now, and the way we grew up in it is it's quite hard. I'm saying there's a lot of obstacles around like living up. Sometimes you get it from when you're younger. Sometimes you get it from like even in your teenage ages and that. And then sometimes you even get when you're older. You get what I'm saying? So depends on who you are. Naturally, you just get like little challenges. But it's the transition from you being a boy
to a
and
man.
then, you know what I'm saying? Especially that age is like from 18, 10 and like to 19, 20. That's when it really gets to hit. You know what I'm saying? That's when you actually know, you have to be on your own 2 feet. But some people, like, they start from early type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're really men from early, but they just don't know it yet because of their age, you know what I'm saying? So that's what, like, this is what the podcast video about.
So yeah, we're gonna start. I'm just gonna make it fun, and then let's kick off, innit? Yeah, man.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
in terms of you, like, what you said about like transition from boys to men, like, how would you explain that for yourself? You know what I'm
For
saying?
me, it's been a journey, to be honest. It's been a journey. Obviously, I'm still transitioning to a man, but obviously, it's been a journey. There's times where I've made a lot of mistakes, do you understand? In terms of like being a man of my word, you know what I mean, stuff like that. But you know, it is a journey, innit? And through the journey, you learn a lot of things, not about the destination, but the journey, innit? So you just got to enjoy the process. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So the process has not been easy, not lie to you, but hey,
never easy.
we're here, innit? I'm still surviving. So
We're
yeah.
still alive, we're still breathing, you know.
Yeah, man.
So it's never easy, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, when do you feel like do you feel like you made a transition yet, or you just feel like you're still making that transition type shit?
Yeah, I feel like over like last year I made a serious transaction. Do you understand, over my life, and that's when I started to see changes. Do you understand? Started to see transaction, innit? But I started to see a lot of changes, man. A lot of changes in my life, man. Obviously, when I started to take things seriously, things got real. Do you understand? And stuff like that. And I can see my mum, like, she's starting to see I'm more responsible. Everyone starting to see that, innit? But obviously, when I was young, it wasn't like that. Do you understand? Obviously, when you're young, you get into fights, you love the hype, the girls, the ladies,
all of that.
You know what I mean? But hey, you gotta change it someday, because one day you're gonna have kids, man. So your kids wanna, you gotta leave a legacy. Do you understand? So obviously that's the main thing for me, innit? But yeah,
it's crazy how like we get that pressure from early type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like for example, me, I feel like man had that pressure from 14, 15 type stuff, because you have to realize there's different ways you can see it, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool, you have to do stuff by yourself, you have to go to this place by yourself, you have to actually start, like, let's say making bread, you know what I'm saying, by yourself type of stuff. But you got people, like, it takes them longer for them to realize that, you know what I'm saying? So for me, like, that transition was a bit, I wouldn't say it was more like a little, I'm still going through that transition, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't as easy that we would thought, okay, cool, like, we would have thought, yeah, this would be easier. You can see how, because when you look up to the elders, you see all the elders, you see, okay, these men are men, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we thought, we're just, you get to a certain age and that, you get to like 19, 20, 21, these times you're like 12, 13, you're seeing these elders, you're thinking, yeah, this is easy, like, these men are just out here making their bread. But really and truly, when it comes to your footsteps and your steps alone, like, you see that it's not that easy, you get me? Because for me, I ain't gonna lie, like, it took me a lot to like mature, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've been through type stuff and that. We've gone through little battles and that. We've gone through little situations, but I feel like them situations that we're in, especially the ones that actually tough, innit? Not the tough ones, the one that you really feel like, you want to give up. Those are the ones that actually turn you to men, because that's what, if you really deeply, like, if you get on the worst, what else are you scared of now? You ain't scared of nothing anymore, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, that's just the like importance of turning from like boys into men, that transition. But it's never going to be easy, because every day we're growing type of thing. Like, there's still people that are 50, 60. Some of them, you might look at them and realize, this guy's not really a man yet, like, inside. But his age might say he's a man, but his actions and the way he moves, it's not, you know what I'm saying? That's true. Like, it's crazy in this world, especially for us. Like, we live in Newham as well, you know what I'm saying? Newham ain't no easy place to like, you know what I'm saying? You see bare man die bare quickly. Some of them don't want to turn into men, you get it? So we have the opportunity to like try to turn into men, but at the same time, have we already turned into men already? Because we live too quickly, we live too young type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? What are you saying, Philip, though? Like, especially like in the ends, like school as well type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you working on that right now?
Obviously, I bang all working, so
all of that.
Yeah.
Like, how did that like make you realize, like, you have to turn to a man quickly, like, type of thing?
Well, how real can I get?
Real.
Cool. So, what's it? I can only say from 18, that's when I started changing. Do you understand? But from 17, obviously, I grew up from young, innit? Do you understand? When you're young, we're rowdy, do you understand? Stuff like that. I've been in a lot of fights. There's been times where I almost got stabbed, do you understand? One time I even got ducked down by some few guys. But I realised that life ain't real, do you understand? It's not worth it, do you know what I'm trying to say? Because there's only two places where you go to, is dead or jail, do you understand? So obviously football's the one that took me out that path, do you understand? Obviously God used football. I'm a big believer of God, so I believe God used football to take me out that path, innit? And obviously through 18, I started to like, you know, give my life to Christ seriously and take God seriously, innit, do you understand? And I can see changes, do you understand? Me maturing. Like, my mum actually trusts me, do you understand? Like, my dad one time said to me, you know, you're growing up now, like, you got God now. I don't need to say anything, do you understand? So becoming a man, like, it's not easy because being a man, you got to be accountable for your own actions. You got to be a man of your word. A lot of things, do you understand? And I feel like when I was young, those things I was struggling, do you understand? How to be a man.
Like, a lot of people forget that principles, and
bro, I was struggling with that, do you understand? Like, there was one time, obviously, I was going to a club, and then I was 16, and the manager said to me, bro, you're a man now. But pattern up. I was thinking, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm only young, do you understand? But when you get 16, 17, life gets real. When you see big men showering and their things out, like, it's real life, bro. Like, do you understand? Like, guys, they get paid for this, innit? So obviously, now that I'm learning, is like, bro, you gotta be accountable, do you understand, for your actions, because if you're not accountable, you're the one that's gonna have to pay for it, do you understand? And I had to pay for a lot of things that I had to do you understand? But obviously, I can say by God's grace, innit, that I've patterned up, do you understand? And now I'm working to the top. I always say to him, like, bro, I'm chasing greatness, do you understand? Like, chasing to be the top, innit? And obviously, like, and you're my good friend here, innit? Obviously, I know he's chasing greatness and he's doing well for himself. He's a good professional boxer, but it takes time to get to where we at right now, do you understand? I feel like I haven't accomplished anything yet, but it's just the process, do you understand? I've got to enjoy the process,
that's what, like being a boy turning into a man is the process, innit? It's always going to be a transition. There's going to be that little, like what's it called? That little space. You get to that space, that head space of yours, like sometimes you may just feel bare low, feel bare down, and you just feel like you're giving up. But that's actually you developing yourself to become a man. Because when you get to become a man, there's no time to give up. You can't really give up.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you have that little part where you feel like giving up, that's just building you and strengthening you to get that. And I'm saying like that for me, like when did I say obviously I'm not a man yet, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not a man yet, but obviously I'm going into a man, you get what I'm saying. So, and I know that I've made decisions that like people say only men can make type of stuff, you get what I'm saying? Like the decision I had to make, let's put like, okay, cool, boxing for example, or just life, you get it, the stuff that I've done. And if you gave that a kid, this is the situation, innit? You have to choose what you're gonna do. Like a kid's not gonna choose that option, the options I made, you get, because like they're not ready, like, get it. But I took on some what's it called? Some decisions I made. I'll call that manly decision, because it could be good decision and bad, but both of them is manly decision, because only a man can make that type of decision, you know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, I made a lot of them decisions, so I know, like, as a man, like, decision making is a lot. Like, you always need to make decisions all the time. But sometimes you make the bad ones and sometimes you make the good ones. You just have to learn from it, you get. Obviously, like, man will enjoy, you get. So I know I had a lot of bad decision making during these times, but at the same time, it helped me realize that, even though I made that decision, and obviously I went through that little hardship for a bit, and that now I come out, now I have the opportunity to also make a better decision if I get into a situation like that. As a man, you're always learning as well. But that, from that being a boy to a man, is a boy, you learn, you make a mistake, but you can deal with that mistake. But as a man, when you make a mistake, it's harder to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it could be your it could be your life, you get it? It could be like the final decision you make, you know what I'm saying? But as a boy, you can make certain decisions and that it can be brushed underneath the rug. It's cool sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But as a man, it's just, you can get peaked. So,
it's true,
it's also like your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're surrounded, the people you have around you can help you turn into that transition you get. So when you have wise people around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I went Fight for Peace and I'm boxing, and the people around me there, these men were already men, you get. So when I'm younger and I'm getting that mentoring stuff and that, I'm slightly learning from these men as well, because they've seen what I've seen, you get. So as a boy, like, you need that as well. But if you don't have that, because some people don't have that type of stuff, they don't have the mental, they ain't got nobody like helping them out, just them. Literally, they're on a Jack Jones. So if when you're Jack Jones and you actually might have to make that decision yourself, it gets harder, you know what I'm saying? It gets harder type of thing. So just them ones where, being a man, you can never stop growing into being a man, innit? I feel like you can't, innit? I feel like you're always going to be growing every time because you see things you haven't seen yourself. And that's what the transition is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Same thing, like literally what you're saying. Like for me, I feel like you never stop learning. Do you understand? You're always growing, innit? And it's a thing where, bro, like the decisions I've made that are bad, bro. Do you understand? They're just totally bad. Where I have to suffer for them, innit? And even the times where I put my mum in jeopardy. Do you understand? So literally, as a man, you learn from your lessons. Do you understand? Like I feel like you're gonna take many losses in until you get a win. Do you understand? Especially when you grow up like here in Newham. It's either this place makes or breaks you, innit? Do you understand? So I feel like, you know when people say they hate Newham, I just love it. Like,
you know, say like you like if you ain't lived in Newham, you can't. Bro, like
bro, Newham,
you know why? You know why?
Bro, like, it's deep out here, innit? Obviously, it either makes or breaks. You see a lot of guys, they don't make it. Do you understand? And it's deep, innit? But obviously, you learn from that. Like I thank God. Obviously, my cousin was in jail, so he done a bird, innit? He's still there, and he was telling me, look, bro, I know you're talented in football, but the way you're going about things is not right. Like, if you're not careful, you're going to end up like me, innit? Do you understand? So he was telling me on a consistent basis. Obviously, when you're young, you don't process for your head thinking, nah, it's cool, innit? I can balance it.
I can't get caught.
But, hey, along the line...
I can't get caught. I'm thinking, never, man. I'm too smart, man. Like, you just got nicked in it, but I didn't.
Bro.
And you really deep it, See, there's always ways.
It's long.
They were right, you get it.
Yeah,
like,
that's true,
you know
true.
what I'm saying? But it's just, fam, that transition is crazy though. But one thing I like about life though is like you see other people, like you see Roman, like for example, when I was in jail, I was reading 50 Cent, his book, innit, a lot, and I can see how he transitioned as well from a boy to a man. Like even though from young he really had to like be a man already, but he was still a boy, you get it? So there's certain decisions he had to make that turned him into what he is now, you get it? And obviously he went through his little situation and that. And that his thing was peak, you get it? Like his thing was peak, and look at him now, you get it? So you always have to I feel like you have to use the negative part to boost you. Like it's like a little motivation, innit?
110%, bro. 110%.
If you don't use that to motivate you, then you're just gonna be I'm not gonna say a bum, but like you're just gonna be the one. Because a lot of men, they've been through the mud and that, and they give up, and then they're just nothing.
It's true, bro. Like
they're just nothing. You get
see it now, bro. Like
see it pairs.
See it now. Like I've seen my age mates. Like obviously no offense to no one that's got a baby or anything. No offense in it. But some people are like they got young mothers. Do you understand? Or like they're really hustling in it. Do you understand? Due to decisions they're making in it. But obviously it's not over in it. Do you understand? It's not over. But obviously it's a hard process. Do you understand? But I just thank God that I managed to stay on a path that I listened to my elders. Do you understand? And I saw friends, you understand, that went that way, and I just diverted in it. And obviously I'm on a ball team, faith. I go fight for peace. Good people in it. Do you understand? And it's good, man. And obviously, for me, I feel like, how can I say it, man? How can I say it? Bro, it's not been easy, innit? Do you understand? Like, I've lost few people, bro, do you understand, along the line. So it's hard, do you understand, to see, like, certain people, like, they didn't make it, do you understand? For instance, I lost my cousin, he died at 15. That was a painful pill to swallow, innit? But obviously, when I saw that, I had to, I had to direct my steps, and lead my family, innit? Do you understand? So it's hard, innit, to see your loved ones go, innit? Especially guys that are talented. I mean, in the end, there's so much talent, but
there's so much talent.
No one, it's only the 1% that make it, and there's all. What happens?
All to do with mentality, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a thing that divides people in it. Yeah, I feel like it's a mentality. When you tap into something and you actually tap into it and just you know what, fuck it, I'm actually gonna just brush. You have to make sacrifices. You get everything in this life. Yeah, it's so crazy because people say a lot until you actually put yourself in that situation. You have to actually make sacrifices as an athlete or just a businessman. There's sacrifices that have to be made. Like some people, you just have to leave their family. Like that's the sacrifice they have to make. Leave the family, just them by themselves and go on their own journey. Some people, they make sacrifices like, cool, I need to stop doing this, stop doing that. But that's also you turn into a man because you know what you have to do. A boy don't really like, a boy will think, yeah, it's all right, it's calm, I can do everything, I can put everything. But when you become a man, you actually know, yo, I need to stop some stuff. I need to like actually put shit aside. I need to, make, like, I need to sacrifice. And the boys can't sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially kids that are young, you can't sacrifice because you love it and you still got like a support system there for you, so you have nothing to really sacrifice. But when you turn that transition, it's like, yo, like, men do sacrifice stuff, you get it? Like, especially when people start getting kids and they have to sacrifice, maybe chilling with their friends less, or they have to actually go work, like, or you know what I'm saying? They actually have to sacrifice stuff that they used to do so much. Because, bro, and this life is about sacrifice as well. So when you sacrifice something, like I said, there's a mentality you tap into that puts you above everyone. You see all these athletes, for example, Mayo, but like, the reason why I use him a lot, because, bro, he made so much sacrifice, one, and he tapped into a mentality that nobody can get into, can get to. No one can do what Mayweather does, type of thing. Like, he can go for a run after the club, man. You know, I don't think guys understand that. You go to the club, you splash bread, you have, you don't drink.
You don't drink at all, though, innit?
But you know, you don't drink, and that's a sacrifice though you choose to make, because he could have said, no, let me pop a bit of bottles and that. Like, you get it, but then. This is the difference between him and other people and other athletes who will go to the club even though they don't drink. Guess what he does when he's going back?
He's running,
man. He's not driving back or in his whip and that. No, bro, Mama has his bag and he's doing his miles. Like, a lot of people can't tap into that mentality. It's not easy. Bear man would be like, I'm still a champion. I'm still world champion, and I'm still, man, I've won. I'm rich. And why do I need to go to the club and run after my Nick? You get it? But the guy doesn't, he loves it.
You don't care, man.
He doesn't care.
That's what kills men. Ignorance.
You know what I'm
Ignorance,
saying?
man.
But obviously, you have to remember, this is what I'm saying, is just the mentality. Like, there's certain mentality that people have in it. Yeah. Like, that separates everyone from the others. The reason why he got separate from all the other boxers and all the other athletes, and he's pound for pound, people will say he's the best boxer ever because he's 50-0, because he does stuff like that. And do you know anyone that's 50-0? Do you know anyone that has an O in there? And again, no one right now, especially in this day and age. Like, but because he actually tapped into the mentality and he said, I'm going to separate myself from everyone else, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But like, obviously, that's just one big like role model for me as well. You know what I'm saying? Well, what role model would you have?
I kept balling it, so I like Messi, I like Ronaldo, but you see, it's difficult, but I like Ronaldo.
But he's better than man, that's real. Let's be realistic, man. Come on, man. It's a Ronaldo thing, man.
Messi's better than talented. Ronaldo's, he's a hard worker, innit? But I love Ronaldo, innit? Because he's realistic, innit? But obviously, for Ronaldo, looking at Ronaldo, bro, hey, he came from the slums.
There we go.
I use that as an example as me, innit? I come from the slums, innit? When I was 6, I was looking after my parents. I was looking after my siblings, innit? So Ronaldo, same thing, innit? And he made it out. So when I'm seeing him, when I see that, like, raw, like, he done that, it can be replicated, and that's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, even local guys from ends, like guys like Zaha, guys that, Jermaine Defoe from ends, like, these guys grew up, even guys that, Chuba, Sancho, like, these guys came from the ends, and they made it out. And like you said, their difference was, this is what they want to do, No one's stopping them, innit? Like I always tell Leo, greatness, man. God's greatness, if you're on it,
you'll do it, you get it. Like,
bro, God
it's
can
so
gift
easy
you the
to
gift,
slip
bro,
up, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy to, like, I'm telling you, it's so easy for distractions.
Hey.
And one thing I've clocked here, distractions is easier to... distractions are so easy to come, like, they'll creep out. You don't even know when you got lost into this, like, you don't even know when you got lost in it. You get it? So distraction is the easy part. The hard part is staying away from the distraction. It's always going to be harder because, let's be real, if it was easy, everyone would do it. But that's why you see bare bums, bare nitties, bare man on this. Like, you get it, bare man are not really trying. They don't want, like, I was having a conversation with someone and there's a level, people are calm with that. Some people get complacent. They make their money 9 to 5, at a till, whatever. But nobody wants to do more. They don't want to say, let me go out my way and just do more. Because why? They're complacent and they actually like where they are. There's nothing wrong with it. It's calm, innit? Because you can still live your life. You can still enjoy yourself. But really and truly, do you, like, for me, I can't do that every day. Like, I don't want to be complacent like, okay, cool, yeah, a man has a 9 to 5, or obviously I don't have a 9 to 5 in allow me, innit? But let's say, yo, like the guys that have the 9 to 5, yeah, they have it cool. They go to work, come back home, go to work. They're excited about Friday and Saturday. Why are you always excited about your weekends? Why can't you be excited? You get
Day,
why
man.
can't you be excited every day? Yeah, I want to be excited every day. I want to wake up and be like, yo, this is a Friday for me, or to Tuesday's a Saturday for me, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why, like, I don't want to be complacent, because when you're complacent, you don't have that goal driven, like, you don't have that drive to do more. But when you tap into that, yo, listen, I want to do more. Like, I don't. Okay, cool. If I have a 9 to 5, I want to do another thing. Like, I want to start doing DJ, for example. I want to learn that, so that I can do a little book a meeting and that here and there, go to a lot of parties, and then my Friday will be way more fun. My Saturdays will be way more lit. My Sunday will be way more lit, because I'm DJing. I'm doing something I love. You get it? So, like, it's good, yeah. Because when you get to a man, yeah, people give that. Yo, you have to pay bills. Yeah, you have to do all of that. You can't have fun as much as... Nah, though, I don't think so, though. Like, I feel like, yo, as a man, I want to be able to, like, dictate what I do when I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to rely on nobody else, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, I have to wait for my manager to give me leave? Like, what does that even mean? Like, book 7 days off. Like, I have to work for a whole year and catch my hours and that, bro. What's that? Gee, that's bro. I don't do no 9 to 5. Obviously, I can't lie. I love to just have for a bit in it, but after that, nah.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
It's not a time.
A waste of retirement.
Waste of a time. It's like a circle.
Yeah,
round
man.
and
I'm
round
trying to
and round.
retire my mum and that, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But you want to be able to, like, book a holiday the same day. I said, no, what? Where do I want to go? I want to go Cuba or something. Obviously, I don't know why I said Cuba anymore. Or like, I'm saying, or like Brazil or something. Yeah, Brazil. Yeah. No, that one there, yeah, 100%. Or Brazil, you go to Brazil, just bake. Like, I can wake up any day and say, yo, no one's holding man down. You get it? So, but people like to be complacent, and that's what I clocked in it. And when you become complacent with what you have, you just never want to do more. Like, you just want to be chill. You just want to. But I just feel like, as a man, you can always do more in it, no matter what the circumstance is. Obviously, there's certain things that could happen that could make the gap closer and shorten the gap. But you could always find a way, man. One thing about it, there's always a way for something. Unless you're in jail in it, then quite hear it. If you're in jail or you're dead or you're disabled, maybe. But even you see these disabled, man, there's still like greatness, bro. You see all these Paralympic athletes, they could say, yo, man's disabled. Yeah, man I ain't really got arms, I can't swim. Yeah, and I swear down, they could say, yo, I'll get my benefits. Because they get bread, you know. Don't get twisted. I feel that the disabled man, like, they get the disabled benefits. They get money, you care. So they could literally sit down in their yard. I just, man, making my bread, you get. But I see some disabled athletes, bro. They're breaking records, bro. And you see them, you say, yo, if my man can do it without a hand, man got 2 hands, 2 feet, what's stopping me? Like, you get. That's how I look at stuff. Like, there's somebody that's even less than you and is doing more than you. Now, it's crazy, but listen, life, man. I feel like life works like that, to be honest. That stuff's meant to happen. Like, people are meant to be complacent. Maybe people are just meant to not have the drive. But you have to decide whether or not you want to tap out of that stuff. And that's what being a man is as well. Because when you get that responsibility, of, yo, you got things to pay for, you got people to take care of, you got family and that, like, what's going to push you to keep going and exceed that instead of you just being complacent, you know what I'm saying? But, obviously the end is part of obviously everyone goes from different areas, innit? Some people are born here, some people are born in a different country. Like, I was born in Nigeria, you get. I was a Niger man, you get. So you know what I'm saying? Like some people are born in Ghana, or some people just different countries. But
shout out to Ghana though.
Yeah.
Good place to go for holiday.
Alright, come on, man.
Ghana. Don't do that.
Listen, brother. Let's not argue.
Hey, this for the podcast, yeah? This for the podcast.
How are you arguing, bro? How can you say,
bro,
Ghana's better than Niger?
Bro, Ghanaians, but hey, one time I went to a Nigerian restaurant, yeah, I'm not biased, innit? They sold me jollof that's, bro, expired, you know. Bro, expired, bro.
You know when you have them, you know when you have them man there, yeah, you have them man there, like you just have them man there. We don't see that, bro. You know, we all know that Nigerian jollof rice is better than every other. Like, you man, it's cool. You get that debate right to tear, yeah. Who makes it? But really, truly, most Nigerians can cook better than Ghanaians.
But they're saying it originated in Senegal, though.
Yeah, and their jollof rice ain't nice.
Is it? Have you had it? Have you tried it? I've never tried it.
Yeah,
I'm still due to get it.
yeah, but really and truly, you know why is our name popping all the time when it comes to jollof rice?
Always Ghana, bro.
No, but
Come on,
but
bro.
his name. If you go to
Come
Saudi
on, bro.
Arabia or go to Japan and ask them what jollof rice is better, they'll say Nigerian.
They'll say Ghana, bro.
Oh.
They'll say Ghana, but it's calm. They'll say Ghana.
But I saw one thing. Yeah, I saw one little thing on TikTok. Innit? They were asking, what country you know in Africa? I promise you, at least majority said Niger first.
Of course, Niger's a big place
They
in
said
Africa,
Niger
innit? But
first.
obviously, Ghana.
Because why? Because
Are they saying the jollof better?
exactly. They're in a big place.
No, I'm not saying they're saying the jollof is better, but if you were to do that, you say, I've seen better. Okay, cool. It's a bias, innit? You're going to say Ghana's better. I'm going to say Nigeria is better. What do you think? Because obviously you're not from both countries, innit?
Senegalese one still. I'm not involved.
What about you?
I'm not saying that Ghanaian one's better, but why is Nigerian one so spicy, bro?
Obviously, you know it is. That's the way it should be. I feel like I love spice, innit? Like, spice is something that, I can't lie, makes food nice for me.
It needs to be spicy, but moderate, bro. Not too spicy.
I'm South Asian.
Yeah.
There we go. We love spice.
No. I've had Asian food.
But I know some Nigerian jollof rice, they ain't really got the spice. You just got bare flavour in it. You get, and spice gives flavour as well. It gives a little kick to it.
Oh, but you might add 6 Maggi cubes, 7, 10 Maggi cubes. Like, chill, bro.
He's just 10 Maggi cubes for rice. Do you want me to die? Like, do you want to die? Who eats 10 Maggi cubes in a rice?
Bro.
Come on. You know man exaggerating when he's saying that.
Nah, man.
10 Maggi cubes. Brother, come on, you don't do that. We put one or two in it, 3.
We're brothers, though. We are brothers, though.
No,
we are brothers, man.
In terms of like overall, I just feel like Nigeria is better, and I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's for you, innit? That's for you, innit?
We never carry last, you know what I'm saying? We're always number one.
We'll leave that for the podcast, innit?
But one thing I like about both countries, innit, they bounce off each other type of thing.
That's true.
We're so competitive, but I feel like it's a good thing. We need to be. That's what makes each other great type of thing, innit? Because like that's how you see.
But do you think Messi and Ronaldo would be as good as they are if they didn't have each other to compete with?
Nah,
no way. Cause
especially Ronaldo, because Ronaldo just wants to be the best, and you see Messi doing. Look, my man's even doing the Euros. He shouldn't even really be playing the Euros right now. Yeah. But why? He wants to prove a point. Exactly, and when a man wants to prove a point, there's a dangerous man, because a man just don't want to stop. And Messi, because he's so talented and that, and he also said, why the next man want to be better than me, bro? But I feel like that's the best thing to have. When you have someone that's on the same shit as you, and they're chasing the same thing, and you want to see who's better, you just make each other better. And people don't understand that, because they feel like, nah, bro, because Ronaldo and Messi, really and truly, cool, they would have been great, don't get twisted. If Ronaldo wasn't there, Messi will probably be the best player of all time by himself. You get? And I'll be real. And if Messi wasn't there, Ronaldo will still probably be the best player of all time. But it's just the fact that it makes it so much more interesting, so much more entertaining, because both of them, because when we were watching the last World Cup here, everyone was like, is it going to be Portugal and Argentina in the final? You get? Like, no, it was so close, because these men were doing well, because we wanted to see who was actually going to win the World Cup this time. This is both their last, basically, time of playing football or World Cup.
What are you saying about Kylian, though? Because he's coming up though, and he's coming up.
I tell you, it is. I feel like because he's gotten it so early, so good, so quick, like, don't get twisted, he's still got the drive, but it's like, I feel like he doesn't have that mentality like them two. I don't think he's going to get to that point.
I feel like he does, because he's seen them from young, like, this is what they're on, so he wants to take over.
Yeah, but that's what helped him to get to where he is now. But I don't think there's anybody apart from Haaland. Like, you really think Haaland is really honestly? You get it. Sometimes, what other striker right now? Okay, maybe. But you see, Vinicius he's doing the bits. You get it. But I feel like Mbappe, because he's so good, and he's been getting that praise from early, and everything is. He's only like 24,
25, no,
25, 24. He's young, innit? Yeah, and he's already getting, bro, one of the biggest deals. Like, my man's enjoying life. Like, he's not really got nothing to work for or work to. He's really playing for the biggest clubs. He played for PSG, probably one of the biggest clubs. He's going to Madrid, the biggest club. So where's his next step? He might go to Premier League. We never know. Never know, but that's if he wants to, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's so funny? You just touched on that, because you know there's guys in ends that are so good,
ballers,
but they don't make it because they just think raw, like the world's at their feet. You understand? Then you see a guy that just works hard and then boom, he's there thinking, I could have made it, but it's not about could have. It's putting the work in. Do you
I know it
understand?
is. A lot of
Hard
people used to say
working,
this
bro.
to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, especially in FFP. Leo used to say this to me. James used to say this to me. Oh, Bear Man used to say this to me. They say hard work beats talent. Alice used to say this to me. And obviously, before you used to feel like, yeah, but because I was so talented in boxing, innit? Yeah, I was so good in it. Yeah, like you can train for, let's say, I could be out for like a month, innit? Just give me 6 weeks. I'll be better than you. You could be training for years. You get like my first championship ever. I won it. You get it because it was the talent I had. But when you grow up here, as soon as you go, you know that your talent can only get you so far,
man.
because bro, there's guys that actually want this and they just want it so much. They're training harder. They're getting stronger. They're getting faster. And if you just rely on your talent, cool, you can win the first couple tournaments and that. But when you get to the big leagues and these men are actually working hard, and imagine a man that has both. You're not beating him.
It's a rap still.
You're not beating him. You get
It's a rap,
so.
man.
Look,
Tank Davis, hard
I know,
working talent.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. With the last fight, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I doubted him a little bit, tiny bit. I said, I'm not gonna lie. I doubted him, yeah. I was thinking, yo, cool, my man's serious, yeah. But Fat Martin's serious. I'm thinking, my man's a rapid G, the way he moves, he can move as well. I'm thinking, oh, this is gonna be hard. This guy made me swallow my words.
Bro, Tank Davis is a beast.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
You know who and you know an example of hard work beats like talent? Look at Broner. Man was the bro. I swear to you, probably the best talented boxer you know. He just didn't have that work ethic anymore.
Work ethic, man. Hey guys.
And then he said, yo, he thought his talent was gonna make him, and he started losing. I feel like he just needs to retire, bro.
Just taking it back. Hopefully the mic can pick me up. Just taking it back to like to the obviously going from Boyz to becoming a man. Do you know about Anthony Yard? Anthony Yard's
Yeah.
He kind of started boxing late.
From late, yeah.
He's a great example of like starting late and then showing what hard work can do. Not saying he's not talented, he is, but just show like
the hard work here.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. Yeah.
And you still got so much time to get into boxing, like to become a pro and all of that stuff. Like looking at him, like what does that make you feel? Or, like what does it make you think of?
Like especially because with him, because he started late, yeah, but he put the hard work in and he actually got to the top. Like I'm still gonna say he's one of the best light heavyweights in it, even though he lost like twice, but he lost to the best. He didn't lose to any mediocre person. He lost to Bivol, like he lost to Kovalev. Bertabev and Kovalev. You get like those were serious guys. But for him starting at 18 or late boxing and he still got to that stage, it's not easy because Bearman said, after a certain age, there's no point of you playing football. There's no point of you boxing. It's gonna take time for you to learn the ropes of it, learn how to box, and then go into championship, win some championship, then go pro. Like you're gonna have guys that have way more experience than you. But he said, he didn't care about that. He said, I'm still gonna work hard. I'm still gonna try. I'm gonna get to the top, innit? And he did. You get so that makes me feel like it's never too late.
No, it's never too late, bro.
And hard work will always push you to where you want to get to.
All the time.
It's not called hard work for a reason. It's called hard work for a reason, isn't it? Like because it's hard. It's not easy, bro. You get me? Hard work is hard. It's always gonna be hard. But when you go through it and you actually get past the hard work and you make your bread, you get the status you need to get to. Because I know he's happy with his career. Anthony Yard is happy, bro.
He's a humble guy.
Doing well, you know what I'm saying? He fought big boys. He's fought one of the best. He made money from boxing as well. Yeah, so like, there's always one thing about it's just every sport. Even Tiger Woods. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I know nothing about golf, innit? I do not. I find that shit so boring. I feel like, bro, who watches the sport? But you get it, like. But even though like my man watches it, yeah. Even though my man plays golf, yeah. There's a reason why he had to be so good. Because have you ever been to that Top Golf thing and try? Shit's hard, you know. It ain't easy, bro. And shit, like I'm thinking, it's easy. Like nah, but my man's actually putting holes, like from Quay, he's hitting them.
He's hard working.
And how do you think my man does? Probably every day practice. It doesn't stop, and it just gets it. So, but everything you do, if you want to be successful about it. Hard work, innit? Even all of this business stuff, like business, making a company, being a CEO of a thing is hard work as well.
So what's stopping you, man, to do the hard work?
Ain't nothing in it. Nothing stopping me.
Nah, man, I'm still at it. Do you understand? Shout out to Fight for Peace, though. Good place to box and get your mentality right. But hey, what am I saying? Yeah, what am I saying? Bro, like, those guys that are talented than me, way talented, do you understand?
of course.
Like, obviously, I had talent, do you understand? But those guys are talented than me, but I can see now that I've progressed beyond them, do you understand? Because of just the hard work mixed with talent, do you understand? And I had faith, do you understand? I'm a big believer of God. I believe that it's my journey, this is my destiny, innit? Do you understand? So I feel like there's one Bible verse I like, innit? It says, a diligent man will stand before kings and unknown men. So men that are not normal, not unknown men that are not normal, do you understand? So it means that, bro, when you put the hard work in, yeah, you're not gonna stand before mediocre guys. You're gonna be with guys that are on top, do you understand? And someone like Anthony Yard, Kobe Bryant, all these guys, like, they started late. They started late, do you understand? So it's never too late, do you understand? Like, we're all young, we're not that old, do you understand? But I believe that, bro, I'm gonna make it to the top, do you understand? You know what I'm saying? So it's about the determination, where you see yourself like in 5 years, 6 years, do you understand? Because guys my age, they stopped, do you understand? They stopped from 18, do you understand? But I just carried on, and I could see that raw, like, now it's actually paying off, do you understand? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's actually paying off.
I've even seen some guys that they started young and they stopped because they fell out of love for it. Have you seen them guys there? Like, they're so good though. You look at them and be like, bro, good, bro. Like, if you keep going, G, like,
you could have made it, man.
Could have made it.
There's a couple guys I even think of.
Because they start so young and now they just fell in love. They fell out of line. They found other things that they felt like it would interest them more in it. But like I said, they're not ready to do that hard work because it's not easy. Not easy. You get it. I used to train.
Yeah,
man. I don't want to be them, man. I used to hear Bear Man and Joe that used to
too many, man.
Bear Man used to be like, yeah, man used to know man still like, man should be, I'm a baller, you know. I said, but how long you doing? Like, yeah, 25. I'm thinking, yeah, you're them ones.
Yeah, as long.
Like, you don't want to be a he say, she say type of person.
Yeah, man, there's too many guys like that in the end, man.
He say, she says, nah, I used to do this. But, bro, no one cares about what you used to do no more.
No one actually cares,
what you doing now. Like,
it's what you doing
If
now,
your name
bro.
ringing bells, if your name ain't ringing bells, no one cares about you.
It's true, bro.
Yeah. So unless you want your name to ring bells, then you keep doing things that allows your name to ring bells. If your name don't ring bells, brother, no one cares about you, man. You can just get your mediocre things and that. You get me? Like, just do your normal life and that type of shit. But overall, it's them ones there, yeah, where like being a boy as well, like when you were a boy, it was all fun and that. It was all fun and games. A lot of people would want to be like, if you were to choose in life, what would you rather be, a boy or a man? Now, would you rather want to just stay as a boy, let everything come to you and that, or do the hard stuff and become a man? A lot of men will say, nah, man, I'd rather be a boy. I'd rather be a boy. I don't want this hard work and that. You get it? I don't want to do all of this. That's all long. Because life ain't easy though. Unless you were, but remember, you know one thing I used to clock here, one thing I clocked a lot. All the rich people, yeah, they're just born rich. Not say they're born rich. But somebody had to work hard for them to get
where they need to get.
You get it? So you can't really even blame them. When you see all them rich kids, and wait, why am I blaming you for? Gee, like, you deserved it, bro, because you're
not really, but most of them mess up though.
Nah, of course, but but that's the aim though. That's what we want to do.
Of course.
So we can't knock them down for getting that, because that was what that's what we want to do. We want to be able to say, yo, my kid goes private school, my kids can do what he wants. You get what I'm saying? Type of stuff. So one thing I clocked, that's what I clocked. I said, yo, I'll be real. These rich kids and that, you can't even knock them down. You can't be dissing them for because they got a little silver spoon in their mouth. Because they actually wanted it. You get? Yeah, they actually wanted it. That's what they wanted. You get, like, that's what they deserve, because their mum and dad worked hard for it. They got to that stage. So, bro, like, yo, that's what we want to do. We want to be able to say, yo, my kids don't have to work a 9 to 5 in their life.
Of course, man.
And then no one can diss them. Like, if people are dissing them, bro, why are you dissing them? I worked hard for them to get. So that's what's meant to happen. You get what I'm saying? That's what it's life, man. You know what I'm saying? Life will always give you twists and turns and that. But that's why when I see people like Jeff Bezos and that, and my man does the Amazon thing. How did he start though? He started from somewhere.
Start from scratch, man.
You
gotta start from scratch, like.
Do you think my man knew that this would be so big? Like, come on, man. He probably didn't. He probably thought, yeah, I made bread, but I didn't think it was gonna be a multi-millionaire or
even that guy from McDonald's, bro. He failed so many times, like.
I think it was KFC.
KFC, yeah.
KFC. Yeah, I thought he was even gonna pack himself because he thought, yo, this chicken ain't tasting nice enough. You get me?
Hey,
and then he made one little ingredient so that he said, yo, this is bussin'. It's finger licking good, and I'm telling you, bro. Like, everything, you're always going to fail, yeah. One thing I clocked, you're always going to fail. until you make it.
Until you make it, man.
But it's you failing that like, I feel like I don't know how to say this. I feel like failing is like the secret potion or the secret to making it. Like again, because if you don't fail, you wouldn't know what failure is. So, because there's a lot of man, I swear down, there's a lot of man that's failed before because they've never experienced failure in the past. It broke them completely.
Man.
They couldn't get back from it.
Oh.
So I feel like you need to fail. Like, cool. Like, don't get twisted. I've lost my the finals I've been to, national finals, and I've lost, or national semis I've lost. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just said, yo, I'm not boxing again, bro. Fuck this.
It gets real.
It gets real because that's how much I wanted it. Like, I wanted to win and I didn't win. But yo, that's what made me work harder to win my next one. Because after I lost that one, I went on to win the next one. And because I had that feeling of how it felt to lose, I don't want to feel that again. No one wants to feel that. The feeling is bad. I'm not gonna lie here. If you do, imagine you're in a cup final, the football final and that, or whatever sport you're doing, and brother, like you're about to win. It's not been about the bread. Remember, I'm doing amateurs, bro. I'm not getting bread for this, bro. I'm doing it because it's a passion, something I love. So for me to lose, brother, it was more than a heartbreak, G. I've never been heartbroken before. I ain't gonna lie, but
it's real.
That's
real,
a heartbreak. Man. That's what I call a heartbreak. Like, that's what a girl breaking my heart. That's how, cause bro, I almost cried. You like, imagine being in pain. Like, everything around you. You don't want to eat no more. You just finished cutting weight. You've made your weight. You should be flipping hungry because you've been dieting for time. Yeah. You can't eat when you want, but you lose so bad that you don't want KFC. You rather than go back on that stupid diet that you're on in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But failure is like, I feel like the secret potion to everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the drive, it just gives you that motivation. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You need it, man. For me, bro, I'm almost quit, but it's just that, that inner thought in your head, you can't quit. Like, you've gone all the way in it. The times where I've played a big game, the scout, someone's about to take me to a club, then something just messes up, do you understand? I'm thinking, bro, the times where I've shed tears, thinking this is not for me, but you just got to keep going, do you understand? Many people are going to tell you can't make it, but hey, when you make it, you can't say anything now, innit? You know what I mean? So, bro, it's just that mentality, you need that drive, do you understand? That drive will get you there, and I feel like growing up in Newham is either you make it or break it, do you understand? That's it. It's either you stay low or you get higher, do you understand? So obviously, for me, by the grace, when I do make it, I want to support the young ones, put them on, do you understand? Help the community, because I feel like giving back is the main thing for me. I love giving back, do you understand? And like, some guys, they make it and then they just cut out. It's like, now, all the riches, all the money, do you understand? All the status and that is for them. But there's a bigger purpose than money, fame. I feel like it's helping other people, innit? That's for me. That's a big one for me, innit? Because, bro, life ain't easy, innit? But, hey.
Boys to men, man.
Yeah, man.
So, like, like if we had someone growing up, like, what do you think here? Like, a young G comes to you right now and be like, yo, you have to give them advice of how to become a boys to man. Like, what do you think? What do you say to them?
Me, the best option is God, innit? Do you understand? Obviously, God is the way, do you understand? I feel like, faith is the way, innit? Do you understand? And also, bro, another way is like, you gotta be real, innit? Do you understand? You gotta be real, and I'll use my past mistakes to show them, look, like, this is not the way. Any errors they gotta correct. But I feel like faith is the way, innit? Do you understand? God's the way. And just like, bro, there's one guy I'm mentoring right now. I wouldn't say mentor, but I'm trying to, pattern him, innit? Do you understand? He comes church, man, and I brought him around him, different people to see like how life really is. He's 17, do you understand? And I wanted to see how life really is, because 17, you joke, you laugh, you know what I mean? But obviously, you can have a laugh and that, you can have fun, but bro, when life gets real, and when you start getting 18, mom tells you, hey, you got to get a job, you got to do this, hey, you got to leave the house now, do you understand? So I'm being around older, so they tell them different people, not just people of faith, different people that are not of faith, do you understand? They got a different perspective, but I'm bringing them around so you can see in it. So I feel like I just learned from elders, do you understand? People telling me, and obviously God as well, do you understand? And just,
I feel like for me, make mistakes, innit? So I'll give them like the mistakes you make, learn from them. Just 100%. Don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you learn from the mistakes, if you always tell the young G, if you're always feeding them, like, and like you're always giving it to them themselves, they'll never know how to get it. Man. You get, like, I remember when I was younger, I used to try, the stove, innit? I used to put my hand in a lot of fire a lot. And my mum would warn me. My mum would obviously take me away from it. A couple of times I'll go there to take me away from it. And she just said, yo, bro, this little fucker don't want to listen. You get it? Like, fuck this you. Like, you go with it. I swear down, man, put my hand there. Ask me if I put my hand in the fire since then. Of course, though, because I made a mistake and I learnt from it. Knowing that, yo, if I go there, I'll get burnt. So that's how I told the youngies, like, make a mistake, but just don't make a mistake that's going to cost you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
But hey, everyone's got their own journey, innit? But hey, this is a wrap. This is some Boyz to Men. My name's Philip.
This is Ammo live.
So we're going to close the show. Next episode, tune in. See you later, man. God bless. Aye.